Car video. Car video. Car video. It is time for a car video.
Rock and roll! Let it roll! And you won't be! Won't let go! Dancing! Weapon clean! And you won't be! Won't let go!
Hey guys, and welcome to Black Angus Reviews Home Video. Home video. Home video. Right. Anyway, so this is a response to Jeremy's latest car video. Sort of. I love the chant, by the way. Clearly, I largely agree with Jeremy on Star Wars, and I shamelessly advocate for a Plan 9 boycott, as you can see in my Star Wars theory video. But I really disagree how Jeremy is looking at the Celebration poster, and what it could mean for not just Celebration, and not just for Episode 9, but culturally at Lucasfilm. First, let's look at the poster. First thing that I notice is that it is a painting. The original trilogy posters were paintings with great new art for the special editions, and the prequels had great artistic posters as well that had an echo of romanticism in them. When Episode 7 and 8 released the posters, as nice as they look, using real photos with Photoshop just felt like a shortcut to me, and looking back, shows the quality inherent compared to the other trilogies. Another thing to note is the number of characters. Interestingly enough, there are 19 total characters. 9 original characters, along with 5 prequel characters and 5 sequel characters. What is most peculiar is the alignment of Padme, directly in line vertically with the Skywalker lightsaber, which divides Luke and Vader. And she's also directly in line with Rey and Kylo horizontally. It seems a little too late, but maybe Rey will end up being a Skywalker as initially thought. If so, it's also odd given how they at least gave fuel for Reylo to be a thing, which would echo Empire even more now in Last Jedi.
Leia, when I was out in that storm,
I was real worried.
you were worried. It got me thinking, you know, I might never get the chance.
What? Tell me.
Despite the repeated incest implication one can gather from the poster overall, I see this as another step in the right direction. As a prequel fan first and foremost, I've been really pissed at Disney's willingness to ignore our fandom when it comes to the new trilogy and merchandise. But aside from the poster, there have been signs of embracing the fandom as a whole. For one, Kathleen Kennedy has been nowhere to be seen since the Solo premiere. The Maul story has been continued in both Rebels and post-Last Jedi. Solo. Season 7 of Clone Wars is coming back, although I have no hope for that personally as they initially canceled it for being too violent. New updates for Battlefront 2 have come about like Grievous, Kenobi, and Dooku. We've been hearing rumors of a remade Kylo Ren helmet echoing Maul's skin pattern. And lastly, it was just announced online that EA is releasing a game, reportedly in November this year, called Jedi Fallen Order, following a Padawan who survived Order 66, and according to a Reddit leak, either having the Night Sisters or an Inquisitor as a villain, along with supposedly being helmed by God of War 3 director Stig Asmussen. I freaking love that game, so that has me really excited. With these signs, the Star Wars theory copyright removal, which in my opinion may have been orchestrated from the beginning by Lucasfilm, Episode 9's trailer being stalled, and the fact that $1 billion has already been lost with streaming, along with the losses in merchandise and dwindling shelf space for unwanted toys, the practicalities of business alone may be giving us the long-term win. Now, while it looks that things are turning around, and that is a good thing, don't be quick to forgive Lucasfilm or Disney in general. They let Kathleen loose with no restraint and ignored us until Iger stepped in directly in late September, 9 months after Last Jedi Backlash and 4 months after we united against Solo. They signed Star Wars licensing with EA, a notoriously bad company, not just in gaming, but in general. And think what the story group has done to the saga. Tarkin is now gay. No, being gay isn't a problem, but why the hell would Tarkin be gay? Why would you need to know that? His love life never affects the story. And don't forget Pando Lando, or the feminist workplace lesson of Holdo and Poe. So inspiring. So brave. They've pushed identity politics to virtue signal, yet have only hired white males as directors. Oh, but they gave a black woman backup directing, like a doggy biscuit. All the virtue signaling has destroyed Star Wars, disenfranchised the fans, and been disingenuous to say the least. If you're part of the fandom menace, then you know what you want from Star Wars. If you're not boycotting, or as I say, soycotting Episode 9, remain strong and wait the first week. Let Disney feel the heat and find spoiler-free reactions or reviews from channels you trust, like Geeks and Gamers, World-Class Bullshitters, and Ethan Van Sciver, along with the Fandom Collective that I am part of. If you don't like what you've heard going into week 2 of release and decide to abstain, then you've in effect boycotted by your disinterest. Now I know this video sounds a bit wishy-washy, and I admit that. As much as I hate Disney and its big brother monopolizing state, I want Star Wars to do good. It's hard not to have some excitement when it looks like they're finally listening to us. Clearly, we aren't a vocal minority. The mental tug of war I have currently with Star Wars news is like a parent hoping their rehab child will lay off the crystal. So what are your thoughts? Do you see us winning this fight to make Star Wars great once again? Or is there no way they can come back in good graces? Let's discuss in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to me and all my Fandom Collective friends. I'm Black Angus. Have a great night. Hey, want to follow me on Twitter? I'm @AngusReviews. Let me know what I should cover next. See you there.